And I don't really care what people have to say about me on the internet or however they want to perceive me, because I know who I am and I know where I stand. I know my relationship with Allah. But one thing that I will say that genuinely hurts me as a revert, it also makes me think like, babe, take a hard look in the mirror, is the fact that people want to say that I used Islam and that I used hijab for clout to gain followers. First of all, let me just say, I started social media before I even wore the hijab, and that was doing good. The numbers were doing great. So that was never a thing. Second of all, I have gone to war with my own friends and family, my own non-Muslim friends and family, about Islam, defending Muslims, defending and teaching about the things that Muslim countries have gone through for decades, for centuries. I've had to have really difficult conversations with my own people to prove a point. This has all been done offline. Had I worn the hijab, had I presented myself on the internet as a Muslim girl with the hijab and all these things, shared my journey, shared my story, had I done that for views, had I done that for clout, I wouldn't have been doing all of these things off camera. Now, why did I do these things? Why did I defend Islam? Why did I defend Muslims? Why did I teach people about what's happening in Palestine, in Sudan, in Congo, in Lebanon, in Syria? Why have I been talking about all of these things if it was all for views? What do I have to gain from having really difficult conversations with my own people? Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is something that genuinely has been a part of me, and it comes from the bottom of my heart, and I've just chosen to share that on the internet. But it does make me question, like, why is it that they only say that about reverts? Why don't they say that about Arab girls who remove their hijab? Why don't they say that? Why don't they say, oh, you wear the hijab on the internet because you just want views, you just want a clout? Why is it that they only come for the reverts with those comments? Oh, she used Islam for views. What? I could have gotten a lot more views without that, babe. And let me be honest. We know how these industries work. Especially when you're not modest, babe. We know how these industries work. So I don't know. Just something to think about. Okay?